Hi guys, thanks for joining us on the Elation podcast today. Before we start the video, I'd like to let you know that we shot this video before Choppa's car accident. We held the video for a little while to help let him and his family heal, but this is part 2 of 2 episodes. If you missed part 1, please go back and watch. Hope you enjoy.
I smoke, I drink, I supposed to stop, but I can't. Oh, I'm about to turn up.
It's your legacy. Why aren't they reaching out to you to see how it should be used?
Because it's a proper channel. You got to go through the labels, you know what I'm saying? That's how it's supposed to be. You know?
Right.
And I respect that too. You know, it's just being young, not, and naive, not knowing that, this can go to this level. You understand what I'm saying? We sign contracts, so we got to abide by the contract. But the thing is, man, after a certain time, like these contracts should be expired. Man.
I was gonna say,
come on, man.
Yeah, well, so what is the proper channel for Choppa Style right now? What is the proper channel?
Contact me.
Okay.
Yeah,
all right. Heard.
Yeah, contact me. Look, you can find me anywhere.
All right.
Well, I might be by Yang T House. I might be on Instagram. I might be, you can catch me in the Superdome. Matter of fact, they got a picture of me in the Superdome right now, bro. You saw that? In the Superdome, they got a picture. Shout out to Rouse's, you heard me?
Yep.
Yeah, man, they got me over there. So if y'all take a picture by that portrait of me in the Superdome, I'm a repost y'all thing, man. That's what's up, man. Man, that's love, bro.
Absolutely. But did you expect the national love you got from Choppa Style? Like when that song came out and you started getting the feedback, did you all of a sudden expect this crazy onslaught of national respect, or was it a kind of out the blue?
Forgive me for not being as modest as I normally be, but I knew it. And I told 1,000 people to tell 1,000 people. They didn't believe. Yeah, he just talking crazy. That's why I tell people, man, follow your heart, follow your dreams, because I knew what I was going to do since I was in the 4th grade. Like, this is going to be me. Y'all going to be saying my name. That's why I made the song with my name in it 100,000 times.
Right.
Who they want, Choppa's out. I really don't have to do another song ever.
No, you really don't. No.
That's going to be,
you really don't.
It's a staple to Louisiana. And I don't just say New Orleans, I represent Louisiana, man. Like, this is us from the beginning to the end. Like, you got to acknowledge who Choppa is, and like I say, the modest part is still there with me. I'm humble, man. I'm the most humblest person you ever could be around.
Wow,
sometimes
I'll second that.
I got to wild out because sometimes they don't understand. I got to show them. Sometimes you got to pop out and show them.
100%.
Like Kendrick said, you got to,
100%. But you you've saying your name 1,000 times in a song. Absolutely, that'll definitely get them.
Branded it.
Yeah, you branded the hell out of that.
Next we're gonna have Choppa Style dog collars, Choppa Style lawnmowers, Choppa Style barbershops. Come on, anything with Choppa.
Listen, I still think Choppa Chow works.
Speaking on that.
Choppa Chow, because that's what
you got the dog food.
Yeah, you
coming.
got the whole dog food.
The dog food coming.
Yeah,
man.
I know you're bigger than dogs.
Oh yeah, man. Hey, I'm an animal lover. Let me tell you something. Just the other day, I'm leaving out my neighborhood, and they had a baby deer going across the road, and I stopped. They had like 4 or 5 cars behind me. They blowing their horn. I didn't throw the bird at them. Like, you don't see this baby deer in front of my car? Like, so I didn't want to hit the deer, and I wasn't going to hit the deer. I done guided this deer to the side of the road, and once they saw what I was doing, they go to applaud me. Oh, you're such a good person. But you were back there blowing at me. You didn't even know what I was doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. I just love animals. That's it. Like, because I feel like it's a part of nature, and I appreciate everything around us. You know what I'm saying? From the trees that give us oxygen to even the insects. And it sounds crazy, but it's real. You have certain insects people kill that actually help your household.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? So we ain't going to get too deep in that. We're going to talk about these dogs.
Yeah.
I got these Cane Corsos, I got Borbos, I got Bullies. I even have the little fluffy dogs for the ladies if y'all want something fluffy.
I get the fluffy too, huh?
Yeah, I got all that.
That's awesome, man. That's awesome. Well, and I know you're passionate about it, and it's it's you put 100%.
I love dogs sometimes more than I love people. To be honest with you, like they listen, they don't hate on me. They understand. Like, long as I feed them, even if I don't feed them one day, they still coming back and appreciate, the love I show them. A person That one time you tell them no, oh man, they about to tweet about you.
Oh
Yeah,
no.
about Choppa. Man, come on,
No,
bro.
dogs are so much better than human beings.
Oh yeah,
It's just a part of life. And I think when we get away from our natural instincts is when we become bad people.
true.
So like all the things that we learn in society makes us bad. If we would go back to the natural instincts, I think it'd be a lot easier to
I
deal with.
believe that too, brother.
But well, so from from you took a long gap in putting out music for a little bit. You took like 7 years before you did
It probably was 8 or 9, you know.
yeah, somewhere around there. What was the holdup, or
I
what
was
were
in
you
a
going
fucked up
through?
relationship
What were with music or with other things?
with life. You
With
know what I'm saying?
life, no, I
Because
hear you.
you got to understand, like coming from BET, MTV, VH1, and then Katrina comes, and we displaced, and now I got to go barbecue in somebody else's backyard,
Right.
and the love was there, but it's like I was performing in all these spots before Katrina, and they loved me, but a lot of people came through these spots from our city and put a bad rep. So it was like, if Choppa coming, he bringing New Orleans with him, and it about to be some trouble. You know what I'm saying? And it really was gonna be some trouble. 'Cause,
Yeah.
I mean, they calling us refugees and
Yeah,
shit. We ain't no
no,
refugees.
we were
And I'm right
Haitians
there
for a
with 'em.
while. We were
Come
Haitian
on, come
refugees
on,
for a
man.
while, man.
And I hated it, but that wasn't the whole situation. It was just more I had to regroup myself because a lot of people don't understand being an entertainer, football player, whatever it is. You got to understand that, and this coming from my heart. You have to take a break. You have to. You know what I'm saying? God bless the dead. Look at people like Anna Nicole. You know what I'm saying? That come from Texas and did what she did, blowed all the way up, and end up getting in situations that mentally disturbed her.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know the whole story, but I saw the documentary.
Right.
And from the documentary, that's what it looked like. So sometimes we have to put a pause on things and take a break to really, be with your true self, because if everybody telling me yes, 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 man, that shit get crazy after a while.
100%.
Like, I'm not that person. You know what I'm saying? I know what God made me to be, and I don't want no yes men around me.
It's the same theory as the horses wearing blinders during a race.
Come on now.
It's the same theory. You have to block out
Yes.
the noise
Yes.
sometimes, because this focus is what keeps you sane. This focus is what drives you
Preach, Dave.
crazy.
Preach.
So if you, and so I appreciate that 100%. I mean, there are times I definitely wish I would have just said, you know what, I need to take a break and focus on myself. And actually moving back to New Orleans was part of that.
Yeah.
Because I was tired of LA, and I was like, you know what, I need to come home, build a family, get close to my family down
Right.
here, and stop living away and do something big in my hometown.
Right.
And so it was all part of that mental comeback, because it could truly take your life away in more than one way.
And during that process, it was like I created a family for myself.
Right.
I got 2 sons that I love dearly. So it's like not being there, always on the road. It looked like Daddy don't care. Daddy just calling, Daddy. So Daddy here now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And y'all see how much Daddy got to be on that road, but Daddy is home now, and I'm, family. Just so many nights and so many parties that I miss just being around my mama. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
let me tell you something about a hug from a mama. It feels different. I get hugs from fans all day, and I love it. But see, when my mama hug me, I know I'm genuinely, truly loved. Like, if my mama called me right now on this podcast and she done stomped her toe on the edge of the bed, I got to be back. My mama crying. You know what I mean? I'll be back, y'all. You know what I'm saying? It's just a different feeling. So, like, you have to have that. You got to have genuine people around you to tell you what's really going on. Because ain't nobody else be yes men. Like, a lot of people will, they'll say they're not yes men, but they really do be yes men. And they have gained that trait from when they was younger. And I'm being honest with you. They didn't even know they was doing it. When mama or daddy said no, what you did everything good for mama to say, yeah, I'm gonna get that for you.
Right.
So as they got older, they started yes men into people to get what they want when it benefits them.
100%.
You see what I'm saying? And I don't want no yes men around me. If I don't want to be around you, I'm a blatantly, respectfully tell you, hey, just move around. well, what I did? Now you tripping because I asked you to move around. Like now we about to have a problem. Like just at this moment, leave me alone. You
Right.
know, and family, they ain't gonna move out your way.
No.
They gonna tell you exactly what it's supposed to be.
Yep.
Nah, you tripping. I want you to tell me I'm tripping. I want you to tell me I'm doing good. You know what I'm saying? I want
Absolutely.
you to, you know, keep that humbleness in me. 'Cause
Right.
that's what keeps me humble, keeps me grounded.
Checks and balances.
Mm-hmm.
Checks and balances. And you know, when you see so many of these celebrities just get into that role of just having the yes men around them, and all it does is get you in trouble, get you
Egos,
and
man.
I hate to kind of bring up bad subject, I guess, in a sense, but Mystical the same way. Mystical keep the wrong people around him. I love Mike, but he keep the wrong people around him.
And that's my brother. I love him too.
You know?
I matter of fact, funny story. Let me tell you something. Mystical, Eminem. I can name some other people, but like that was my favorite, you know, rappers because they would just say something off the wall. So, funny story. When I first got with No Limit, I had a show with Mystical. When they told me it was me and Mike, I'm like, yeah, boy, it's about to go down. So I had $500, I think, to my name. I went and bought the best weed that I could find in the scatter sites in Algiers. Listen, man, I bought the weed. I had no money, went on the road, and I couldn't wait to smoke with Mystical. You know what I'm saying? It's like Devin the Dude. You know Devin. I'm going to smoke with Devin.
Yep.
Snoop. I'm going to smoke with Snoop. You know? So, man, Mystical told me when I got around him, I said, hey, bro, look, I got some fire. You know, he said, I don't smoke no more. I looked at myself in the mirror when I went back to the hotel room. I said, so I done spent all my money on this shit as I'm rolling it. I spent all my money on this shit, and this motherfucker don't even want to smoke with me. Something wrong. Then I realized, okay, it's certain times that he couldn't smoke because there was situations going on. Now I learned my lesson. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I ain't buying no weed for no more rappers.
No, smoke their weed.
Smoke that weed myself.
Yeah, that's funny. No, Mike,
good dude,
you know,
man.
he's a great dude, man, and it just sucks that, you know, I feel like he just keeps getting put into the wrong situation because if he got into the right hands, Mike could have a humongous career.
Right.
I mean,
he's still gonna have a humongous career once he come back out. Cause see that stuff he was doing like Bruno Mars and all that, man. I will cut myself till I bleed to be in that position.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
100%.
So it's like with those type of records that he was putting out with them, that's where he's supposed to be at.
No,
so when he come
100%.
home, if he go to that level, oh my goodness.
100%.
That's
You know,
a wrap.
I feel like, and I'll say this, I feel like P had two of the greatest free agent signings ever when it comes to labels. And I feel like Mystical was one.
Correct.
And Snoop was number two.
Correct.
Because everybody wanted Mystical.
Mm-hmm.
And P grabbed him. And Snoop could have gone anywhere.
Went to No Limit.
And he went to No Limit.
And he tell a great story about No Limit anytime you talk to him. You know?
I mean, the respect level is crazy.
That dude, that's a great dude. Snoop, man, I remember for the Essence, when I performed at Essence, bro, like that was crazy. That was a highlight of that one of them bucket lists. You know, the bucket list, bucket list. Like, so I showed up to Essence, everybody had the No Limit stuff on, I had a suit on because I felt like your mama said, you know what I'm saying? Hey, you going to Essence, like you better dress. So I put a suit on, I'm in there. So when Snoop saw me, Snoop said, oh, that's how you feeling, huh, nephew? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That showed that, dang, like I'm doing the right thing.
Oh, yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Like,
Snoop's cool, too,
yeah,
man.
that's my dog right there.
Now, Silk had me around him a couple times when we were doing the shows and stuff. And
Silk the Shaka.
Silk the Shaka.
Yeah.
But Snoop was definitely
genuine too.
Very genuine, man. Yep. You know, treated me like he knew me for years, but just met me, you know. So well, you know, talking a little bit about all of that, coming out of that.
Well, since we talk about No Limit, let's stay there for a little second.
Okay, let's do that.
All right. The experience over there was great because you had different egos, you had different characters, you had different people that was genuine people. Let me tell you something. Mr. Magic, God bless his dead.
Oh, Magic.
All right, this when I was smoking heavy, you know, we go to Cali.
Which, by the way, that Roy Jones Jr. album with Magic and y'all was one of my favorite albums that I bumped from nonstop.
I drank. I supposed to stop, but I can't. I had to turn up, my bad. That's my song right there.
I had 312s in my car. I mean, that CD ran constantly.
Our songs was even on, like, video games like
Yep.
midnight clubs and
Yep.
stuff. Man,
Yep.
bro, shout out to Roy Jones, man, because we're gonna get to that in a second. I promise you, Roy. Oh my goodness, man. Hey, Joy and Roy, y'all know what I'm talking about. Joy was Roy manager. I mean, lawyer.
Yep.
Man, they got me out of a contract. All right, we're gonna talk about that later. Roy spent that money. He loved me. You heard me?
For Magic.
Magic, man. It's like we went to Cali and he was like, he had a cousin out there and we had wanted some smoke, so I had a red shirt on. So he kept saying, your boy can't come with that red shirt. I said, man, ain't no fucking gang, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm coming, you know, woo, woo, woo. So we end up going. So we really got like some weed that was like California weed, not New Orleans weed.
Right.
So
Big
we
difference.
go back to the hotel and Magic was telling me, he said, Shaggy, don't zerk out here. This ain't that shit we be smoking in New Orleans. So I'm like, man, whatever. I felt like smoking. Nigga, I didn't smoke, you know, and whatever. I do this here. Boy, we get in that hotel room. We playing Madden. I'm whooping everybody's ass on the Madden. Yeah, Silk, you got whooped. Crazy, you got whooped. Everybody else in the room was getting whooped, you know. So we smoking it. And all of a sudden, like the men on the TV just started looking funny to me. And I dropped my controller. He said, Shaggy, I told you don't zerk out. The next minute, somebody knocking on the door. I done spooked out. That was his cousin. Wife said, man, come get Ham. He in the hallway tripping. So I wasn't on it. The attention left off of me. His cousin in the hallway, he just smoked that shit too. Talking about, man, my stomach intestines is coming out. So I said, I'm all right here. So look, leave me in here by myself, boy. Look, I was throwing water on my face, trying to get my composure back. So I ain't never smoking, Lord. If you ever just let me get through this little situation right here, I ain't smoking weed no more.
Oh, man.
Boy, this was some stories out there, bro. We had so much fun, you know. No Limit, man. Rest in peace, Soldier Slim, bro. Let me tell you something. That was the realest dude there, bro. Man, he was so real, bro. Until
He
it
seems to be
came
the
to
glue
snakes.
He seems to be the glue to a lot of what we
He was
listen
the
to.
realest until it came to snakes. Listen to me, okay? I don't mean these snake-ass dudes in the street. One time, me and Slim was together. You know, Slim known for, you know,
Yeah.
Well, I'm a country boy, you heard that? Snake coming across the grass. This was my opportunity to be a real nigga, you heard me? Because I saw Slim say, man, look at that snake, man. He go to moving. I said, this snake, now we picked it up. I'm from the West Bank. I'm a country boy. Boy, Slim said, boy, if you don't move, boy, I'm going to shoot you, Choppa. I'm telling you, better move. I'm chasing him with the snake. He dying laughing afterwards, but that was my point of being, I'm a country boy. I'm going to show you I'm a country boy. And the snake wasn't number a little bit like, look, God, the snake, you heard it? So, we catch them, you know, Morello all the time coming behind the house like that. Wasn't nothing. I mean, I got snakes in my house
Lucky
right
you
now.
don't eat them.
Come on, man. Shit. Boy, I cut the head off that snake before I eat it, boy.
Yeah. Snake sausage. But that
was them days, bro.
That's funny. Now, he always seems like every story I hear, it really seems like he was the glue to most of what we have been listening to in the last probably 25, 30 years out of New Orleans, out of Louisiana. Like Slim has a story with everybody from back then.
Man.
And he touched a little bit of everything because he touched the Cash Money, he touched the No Limit, like he touched a little bit of everything, and everybody had the respect for him. So you know,
we got to make his legacy great. You know what I'm saying? Instead of hate, because you know they don't understand like living a life and coming where he came from. There's certain things you had to do to survive. You know, so. You know, shout out Mia X, man, because Mia X was that glue too. You know? Mia X was the one that brought everything together and everybody together, bro. Like she, from the beginning of time with No Limit, she was the one. She even was telling P like, hey, get this person, get that person. I'm telling you.
She was everybody's mama.
Yep. Still is.
Yep.
She fussed at me this weekend. Yeah. Mama Mia, that's my baby right there. I listen to her.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
I told you nothing like that mama love.
Absolutely. When Mia speaks, you listen. 100%.
Oh, yeah, most definitely.
I love
everybody
Mia.
shut up, too, when she talks.
And she's so sweet. I mean, you know, she definitely demands that respect and deserves that respect.
Oh, def.
Well, so what do you think it was like, or I guess what is it like to reinvent yourself? Because I feel like that's in the moment of where you're at right now in your life. You've had a massive hit. You perform that hit over and over and over again. You're in the independent game now. Like, what's it truly feel like to try to reinvent yourself? Because you've got to show something, right? Something different. What is it What is it like in your mind to go through that?
In my mind, it actually works like look at Dougie Fresh, look at LL Cool J. Like, just go with the times. You know what I'm saying? Reinventing yourself is not truly what people think. It's just continue to do what you're doing, no matter who's listening,
Right.
and it's going to
Well,
come to you
well, as an
because
artist, you reinvent yourself over and over and over and over again.
true. That's what artists do. But like Chopper, he just continue to be Chopper, and that's why you got the newer generation sampling him, and a lot of artists have that. Well, people are sampling them, and that reinvents you. Like we spoke earlier, let somebody else.
Reinvent you. Yeah. But that
Let somebody
to
else
me,
just say you cold. Because if I tell you I'm cold,
but
you're gonna be like, yeah, all right. But
but
when
to
your
me,
partner tell you Chopper cold,
yeah,
then
but that to me that's reinvigorating. That's not reinventing. So like that's taking something that you had was already there that people loved and giving it some new energy, which makes it come back up and resurface.
true.
But when I talk about the reinvent, I'm talking about D Turner. Like,
All right, yeah. Well,
so
well,
like
I
because
agree to disagree.
okay, all
It's
right,
like you have to let the people decide what it is because I could come with a brand new song and we don't like that,
right,
just because I'm doing something different. But if I just continue to do what I love to do, they're gonna gravitate toward me. Now, with the D Turner situation, that's a whole nother topic. Like D Turner is, oh, he'll get on any record. He will get on a pop record. He will get on a chopped and screwed record.
right,
Whatever
right,
you put him on, he's going to adapt to the. That's what I was talking about earlier with the different
right,
me's. You see what
right,
I'm saying? Like,
100%.
yeah. Um, that's simple right there. Like
Right.
you put any beat on in front of me, I'ma smash it, and I put that on everything I love.
Well,
Like if Kendrick Lamar wanted to feature with me, it'll be so tripped
yeah,
out
because
that
I've heard,
I
I've
can hang
heard,
with that.
I've heard some of those D Turner songs, and
Hmm
I love them. I feel like, I definitely feel like it's a great way to go for Make America Dance Again.
hmm
It's definitely that motto. So what? Well, then I guess in a sense, reinventing yourself
hmm
also means that because right now we're chasing different money than we used to.
Right.
So
Streaming.
well, so what's it like being an artist, going from making money off of CD sales to now searching for streams and views?
I don't know because I don't have the answer to that because a lot of those CD sales I didn't make no money off. I made money off of the
Shout out
shows.
No Limit.
I made money off the shows. Like I was booked from Monday to Sunday, everywhere, somewhere. So when you getting 10, 15, $20,000 a gig, and you on the road from Monday to Sunday, and I had my own gigs, then I had the opening acts for Juvie, the opening acts for Slim, you know what I'm saying? I'm not Slim, BG.
Right.
Um, it's like you wasn't worrying about all that then because the money is just so, it's coming in, like, so
Well, I guess the CD sales translated into
nah, it's
shows and
different.
all that
Yeah,
stuff,
yeah, yeah.
but I mean, what? But can you give maybe some advice or maybe explain some of the troubles that you're going through as far as finding those streams and getting on those playlists and doing the new type of music side that we have?
That's why I'm a little confused at, and I'm gonna be honest with you. The streams and everything, I see that you go through different sites, whether it's DistroKid or whoever, you're putting your music through, and that's where I see money coming in mailbox money. Like, damn, I ain't had to go nowhere,
Right.
and so that's what I feel as if the streams are now, but I'm still making the show money. So when that money coming in, I just put it in the bank.
Right. I got you.
And I thank God that I'm still able to do that, to this day.
Right.
The difference is that's why I'm saying I really don't understand the difference of it. And I'm being honest with you, but I know what it is.
Right.
I have dissected it and researched it. I know what it is.
Right.
But the difference I can't even tell you. It's like you're still making money, but you're doing it a different way. From the cameras we streaming. You
Right.
know?
Well, I guess you're getting less money per view, but you're getting more views, I guess, in a sense, right?
Right.
So, I mean,
But if they see you in person at the show, you're still making your
well,
money.
that's the thing. So as long as that's translating into ticket sales
Right.
and doing the shows and stuff.
Mhm.
Well, so well, I mean, I know you got a bunch more shows, I'm sure, coming up with the No Limit stuff, but and you got a bunch of stuff coming up independent wise.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Man.
Tell us about a couple shows you got coming up.
Well, festivals, all festivals. If you haven't booked me yet, you better book me now. With the price going up, I'm telling you now. I got about 5 festivals we got in the city that's getting ready to go. I don't want to say no names because you know how that is, man. You know, you're gonna have other people jealous and mad. So
Yeah.
I can't say it, you know, because I'm not supposed to be doing some of the stuff on the same day.
Right.
But I'm going to get my bag. I need to get my knee surgery, man.
Oh, your knee surgery,
Come on, man. I got to get my knee surgery. I've been rocking stages with a torn ACL for 4 years. Y'all ain't even know I'm still hitting the motorbike on. Look at that. The doctor lied.
Well, that's why you pick up that leg and not this one.
You see what I'm saying? Come on now.
That's funny.
Through the pain, through everything, I get up and I work.
No, I hear you, man. I hear you. Well, that's good, man. That's good. Well, let's. I wanted to ask you because I know you mentioned a little bit about Eminem and Mystical being on your greatest list, but who is Choppa Style's GOAT rappers?
Oh man, that's hard. Cause like, if we had to make a New Orleans, Mount Rushmore, we'll need more space. Because I look at the Hot Boys. I mean, as a whole, the Hot Boys. I remember my daddy telling me, man, there ain't no music. He'll put Too Short on. Doom, 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 doom. You know what I'm saying? So now I would tell my kids, like, man, listen to this, and we ride and you know, and listen to the Hot Boys, and they'll be like, that ain't music. They'll put NBA Youngboy on. So you know what I'm saying? I don't want to feel like my dad. You know what I'm saying? Right. So I look at all music, bro, like all sounds, bro. But I said the Hot Boys first. Mac.
Shout out Mac.
Man, Mac. Who got me through thing? Tim Smooth. Man. Like if you was to ride with me in the car, you'd be like, I didn't know you listening to Red Hot Chili Peppers. Like I'm just that type of person, under the bridge. You know what I'm saying? Bon Jovi, you know what I'm talking about? Like, I really listen to a lot of different music, you know. So I cannot really just say my favorite. I love the culture of music.
Music, period. Yeah.
Period. You know, I don't want to be that guy to make the Mount Rushmore because I'm gonna be wrong and I'm gonna have 1,000 people loving it and 10,000 people hating my Rushmore. You feel me?
All right. Well, let's talk about the Saints season coming up.
Oh, who that?
Who that? Who's your favorite new player?
Derek Carr.
All right.
Yeah, Derek Carr, my favorite player. That's your favorite player too, huh?
Oh, well, I don't know. Derek hasn't proved it enough for me yet.
I know, but I had to shout him out.
You had to shout him out?
Yeah, man, they paid me to do that.
Nah, listen.
Real talk though. Man, shout out to the whole team, man. Like far as favorite player on there, man, you know, Kamara, my dude. You know what I'm saying? That's I'll be looking for him to score more touchdowns this season. We're looking forward to Rashid returning, man, with that new kickoff thing that they got now. Rashid about to kill. Then we got another punt returner just came in. So, man, we're going to be all right this season.
I think, and I'm glad they got Cam some help. I love Cam Jordan, man.
Bro,
He's
Cam, killer Cam, man.
Such a great guy, too.
Still got to go mud riding, Cam. Let me know when the season over. We going, brother.
So he actually lives right around the corner from my brother-in-law, and we see him all the time walking, and it's like, especially for like Halloween and stuff. But my sister's done some charity work with him. But he's just a great dude. But I'm glad they got some help for him with Chase.
Yeah.
Chase is across the way, and I don't know, the defense looked really good in preseason, but I'm still worried about that O-line.
Yeah, we're gonna be all right.
I'm still worried about that O-line.
As long as the defense could stop the other people's offense, we'll be cool. But if I had to pick, and I'm just being honest, don't be mad with me, y'all. My favorite player on the Saints team, I hope he never get traded, is Taysom Hill.
Oh my God, you kidding me?
Like, you know, no disrespect to nobody else, but y'all know, man, when I come in the Dome, I got that Taysom jersey on. You know what I'm saying?
He does the most. And I mean,
he remind me of me. Man, we put him on a song, Taysom, be a bounce rapper right now. And he could go spit some lyrics. And he could, you see what I'm saying?
100%.
Like, man, that's my dude right there.
100%, man. Well, good. Shout out Taysom Hill. I agree.
Yeah.
He might be the most versatile player in the league.
Right. Right.
You know, but and I love the way he hits too.
Oh man.
You know, whether he's got the ball or not,
He gonna tackle you.
he
Don't
gonna
run
he
up.
gonna
Don't run
tackle
up.
you.
Don't run up. Run up.
Yeah.
Don't run up. Don't run up on Taysom.
Don't run up on Taysom. Well, good, man. Well, let's at the end. I'd like to ask everybody. You know, and I know I probably know this answer already, just but by knowing you. But what truly brings elation to you in your life? You know, elation is peak happiness.
Right.
So
It just what makes me happy. First of all, when I wake up in the morning, that makes me happy. That a lot of people, wake up dead. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, as long as I'm on this side of the dirt, that makes me happy. Second comes my family, having my family around me to support me. Third thing comes is my animals,
Right.
Fourth thing comes is my fans. And I hate to put the fans all the way that way, but you got to, because you can't come before my mama. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? You
Right,
can't come
right.
before my family, because they're going to keep me humble enough to come and speak with y'all. Because sometimes, people in the street may just, oh man, they'll take you somewhere.
Oh yeah.
And we'll be all locked up. And I'm being honest,
Well,
like, if you know me, you know me.
They'll take you somewhere physically and emotionally. You know.
And like I say, we was on the fourth thing. The fifth thing, man, just having people like you, that can actually broadcast how we really are in life and what this really means to us. I appreciate that. That's what brings me love and joy. You heard me? And I'm being real with you, brother.
I appreciate that,
Real
man.
talk.
I
Real
appreciate you too, man. I appreciate you coming and giving your time and speaking real too, because it takes, it's not easy to just open up to the public,
Right.
about things that you don't necessarily say on records.
Right.
But that being said, we gotta do some records soon.
Oh yeah, I mean, it's coming, man. The only thing is you gotta make sure
Yeah.
y'all had the right quality sound. I know over here at Elation, they got it. You see what I'm saying? Like, I
Yeah.
might want to sing like T-Pain one day. I might want to rap like Slim one day. Just make sure you have everything set up for me when I come. You
Oh,
heard
we
me?
ready to go. We ready to go, man. We
Yeah.
ready to go.
I might just have a song with Amanda Shaw that's coming. You see what I'm saying? Come on
Hey, I
now.
like that.
Come on now,
I
that
like
crossover
that.
music. That's what I said.
Crossover.
Shout out Amanda, that's my bestie. You heard me?
Hey, that's good. No, crossover music, man. That's where it's at, man.
Yeah.
That's when you can get that pop money.
Right,
That's
right.
a whole different
Flo
level.
Rida, Bruno Mars. I'm coming for y'all.
Oh yeah.
I'm letting y'all know now. I love y'all, but I'm coming for you.
Yeah, that's awesome, man. That's good. Why don't you tell the people where they can find you, your socials, and some music that you got coming up? Tell everybody where they can find you.
All right, y'all can check me out on Instagram at Real Choppa Style, Facebook D Turner. Yeah, that's two different things, but remember. And if you're interested in any of my dogs, it's called. You ready? Next Era Cane Corsos. Cane Corsos in Italian, but we from Louisiana. We
There you
say
go.
Cane Corsos. So y'all come check me out.
All right, awesome, man. Great. Well, thanks for visiting us today.
It's all good, brother.
And it's a good conversation, man. Appreciate you. And thank you guys for joining us today on the Elation Podcast, where we enjoy exhilarating euphoria through creation and collaboration.
And mama, that was just water in my cup. Oh yeah!
Make America dance again.